kind of comes back to the whole team fight versus split push debate, right? But the great thing about Vitality's comp is they can, like, well, their side lanes are definitely weaker, that's for sure. I'm not going to pretend that they, like, Ryze is intentionally picked into Twisted Fate because you can pressure him early and you can match his pressure in a side lane later on. And Quinn is an obvious counter pick to the Renekton that we've seen for many years now, primarily popularized by the Shy over on Invictus Gaming. So I think that G2 definitely have these strong side lane options, but Vitality can use the side
in the mid lane. That will give Wunder just a little bit of safety as Jankos is working his way down towards the bottom lane here. Labrov oversteps by a long shot, is immediately on the retreat. Heal has been used here by Comp. Jankos flashes forward, Labrov flashes away. And Labrov will be able to get away, but that was just an overstep from the support for Vitality.
Do have a habit of making these mistakes. They sometimes overstep, but right now it looks like they're trying to get this lead. Notice the positioning of Caps. Hook lands.
So it's going to come down. Realm Warp coming in from Caps, and now it's a 4v3 in favor of G2. First blood goes to Jankos.
Caps doesn't reap any of the rewards, but it doesn't matter. He's going to help his team push that one in side of Vitality, but Mickey's only getting tankier. So it's not like that they don't have any team fighting tools, as we see a play now happening in the top side.
Milica took his time, waited to see if they could catch out Wunder. Cleanse was used early here, but Wunder has nowhere to go, and finally Vitality pull the trigger, and Milica will get their first kill of the game.
So here we go. This is very much what we wanted to see from Vitality. A little bit more proactivity in the early game. They are able to get a successful roam off, but G2 immediately on the response. We can see a push in bot. We can see, ooh, good TP in mid lane. I would have thought that the Herald would actually go down in the bot side of the map there from Jankos, but he decided to hold on to it for the time being. But this is definitely an important kill for Vitality up towards the top side. Putting that Quinn down, alleviating some of the pressure from the Renekton, definitely helps ease what has been a tough early game.
And if G2 hadn't cleared out all of the vision as they put down this Rift Herald, they could have been flanked, because of course Szygenda still has his teleport. You could see them taking their time, making sure none of those control wards were still up. They clear it all out, they put the Rift Herald down, and there's no possibility of
the tower.
Yep, it's going to go down, Betty. First turret of the game, 12 minutes in. Caps will be given some of the gold. A little bit went to Rekkles as well. Now
you can see that because this mid tower is gone, the mid wave can be pushed much deeper, which makes it much easier for Caps to roam. And because he's able to roam bots, they can't do much, and they're actually going to look for a fight.
Moon Prison lands onto Milica there, Wunder putting the damage down from the side, Caps opening up as well, and you can see Milica locked in a red card, realizes he has to flash, no stun available. Skeanz has a flank position here though, alongside Labrov. Comp is nowhere near the fight, and so Skeanz and Labrov won't be able to do anything against G2 here. Milica backing away, has the Destiny, but G2 respect it and will retreat down towards the bottom lane.
But notice that Szygenda's losing so much off the back of this, and this guy, it's that give and take that you'll often see from G2.
And G2 aren't really giving anything.
No, but the point is that, remember earlier, Rekkles sacrificed so that Wunder could have plates top, and now Wunder is sacked. They always seem to take as much as they possibly can, and they also test you. They'll sit there and say, hey, are you going to actually challenge us for this? Because if you're not, we will take it, even if it's a little risky.
One for Vitality to win here. They have shown some signs of strength. You can see Comp and above being able to survive in the bottom lane, even if...
like, G2 is chilling.
Yeah, 100%. Kalista, not a good scaler at all. Does still have power in the mid-game, Taliyah skin.
The main reason why I wanted to bring that up is because we talk about scaling with Kalista, right? Oh, hang on, Mickey.
Gonna land a hook onto Labrov. Counter hook available, Mickey flashes it. Curtain call coming out here from Rekkles. Milica off towards the top side of the fight, can't really find an avenue of approach. And G2 force Vitality away. The dominance was used there by Szygenda as well. Rift Herald is down here in the middle lane, and that turret is already down to half HP, so this should be taken pretty quickly. Comp is looking for a flank position. Szygenda there as well. Milica uses the stopwatch. In goes Skeanz. The Cataclysm coming out. Jankos with the stopwatch of his own. Wunder on his way down from the top lane. Jankos still alive. Somehow a sliver of HP. Keeps him just about surviving, and now Wunder's looking for the flank position. Flashed away. Labrov almost down. Rekkles with a final Q gets the kill, and you can see Comp trying to escape. Caught up with the deadly push. They're realm warping in. They want the kill. Comp's on the other side of the
wall. Okay, all right. Yeah, G2, they're definitely back in form as they extend their gold lead to 7K. 18.5 resources into top and the Herald mid. Like, everything about that was just a very clean macro game, and I think that for anyone interested in learning how to move around the map better, this is definitely a great example.
Obviously helps when you have a Weaver's Wall and a Realm Warp to get you into lanes a little bit quicker. This will be the 6th tower of the game for G2. And there's a Dragon up in 40 seconds as well.
And I think that that bloodiness that we were looking for is about to hit the Rift.
Labrov gets hooked. Deadly Flourish coming out, and already he is dead. Mickey's still alive. Curtain coming out. Skeanz trying to jump onto the backline. Will get a counter kill, but he pays for it with his life. The rest of Vitality retreating into their own jungle once again. G2 spot out Szygenda. Wunder's looking for a flank position here. Comp and Milica trying to get back towards their base, but you can just go for the dragon if you want instead. The Deadly Flourish lands once again. Comp getting chased down. The Harrier passive doing absolute work here. Comp knocked back with a seismic shove. Shoved straight back to the fountain as Caps will secure the Infernal Dragon for G2.
Definitely a little greedy there from G2. I think they should have gotten control over their bot wave. They should have sent Caps to go and catch that while they then secured the idea is that by bringing in Szygenda, it was to give them a new look, you know? Give them a different idea of how they can play the game. And so far, we haven't really been seeing that. Like, a lot of the games have not gone very cleanly for Vitality outside of that one game they had versus SK. Now we see another fight.
So Bob's going to get fates called in. Caps has to flash across the wall away from the damage as you can see Szygenda getting taken low once again. He's dead. G2 just ripping through Vitality here. Not really too much the bottom place team can do as Labrov flashes the wall once again. Jankos flashes forward with the chase and the threaded volley. Well, okay.
Okay, Jankos.
Jankos with the skills. Jankos, he gets them in the end. Bob's the stopwatch.
He's dead though.
Should go down. Gold card comes out. The shutdown goes over to Comp. Wunder.
Uh-oh, have we found another Italy? Oh, man.
AP mages with line skill shots. You just can't hit them. Just can't do it. Oh, Comp. Mickey flashes in and the chase is on. Rekkles gale forces forward. That one felt a little bit personal as Rekkles and Mickey managed to get the kill.
Yep, trying to pad those KDAs out. Looking for a deathless game. I already know that like it is Vedius calling Rekkles KDA player. How dare he?
From at not Rekkles KDA player. Anyway, back to the game. G2 10,000 gold in the lead. Destiny coming out. Well, Warp immediately gets Wunder and Caps away.
If that gold card had landed onto Caps, that would have interrupted the realm warp.
I think it was a red.
They are at a 10k gold deficit, and as much as I would like to tell you that there are ways in which they can come back into the game, it very much relies on G2 making huge mistakes, which, as you may have noticed, they're not doing right now.
I mean, this is one of those sucky support moments for Labrov, because he did nothing wrong there. Like, yeah, there's an argument he should go and ward that bush a little bit quicker, but he's just trying to gain vision. His team is in mid lane. G2 aren't doing the best.
Always the support sympathizer.
He's got like half an item.
Yeah.
Has he even got a mythic yet? I'm pretty sure. Oh, did he get Locket first?
Yeah, he does have a mythic.
He's got one mythic. Wunder looking to jump across this wall, decides against it as the Baron has been started here by G2, and this should be pretty much all she wrote this Baron into an Infernal Soul if they want it. You've got 2 items complete on Rekkles, 2 on Caps, 2 on Wunder.
It's always going to be difficult to get those. So you want to be trying to make sure that you get those wins against the teams that are directly around you and like competing.
To support itemization. Look at this. There is a 12,000 gold lead Vedius.
Yeah.
Mickey doesn't have a legendary. Rekkles has 2. This is greed from AD. Give me half the CS. Give me half the CS from now on.
No, but that's just relatively speaking. Who would do more damage with 2 legendary items?
Look, everyone complains that supports do too much damage. Give me some items, I'll do even more as the fight begins in the bottom lane. Caps coming in with the round warp. Szygenda trying to get onto the back line. As you can see, the damage has already gone down onto Jankos. He is dead. However, the front line is taken out immediately. G2 with the curtain call will rip through the back of Vitality. It's a double for Wunder, and he's on the chase behind enemy lines. He's looking to catch out Skeanz and Labrov. He will tank up a tower shot. There's Nexus towers there, mate.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they care.
Apparently not. They're just going to chase. He's dead. Look, he gets enough gold. Will he be able to get a legendary item now? This is the question, Labrov. Do it for supports everywhere. As the Nexus towers fall, and G2, 29 minutes in, will take their 5th win and strike back after losing to Schalke last
too early.
week.
You know it's G2.
I'm going to keep going. I've got more. I've got more in the tank, Vedius. Vitality trying to defend as much as they can here on the fountain. Their base will not be imposed upon until G2 decide that they have had enough. Mickey has to flash away. Good fountain damage there. Fountain's having a field day as G2 eventually claim their 5th win of the LEC season.
Very clean win overall from the side of G2. They dominated pretty much from start to finish. Every time the cross-map play, they always gained a lot more off the back of it. Really good use of the Rift Herald as well. Very little to criticize on the side of G2, and again for Vitality. It was always going to be a difficult matchup for them. They have been struggling so far this season. I do think that we need to see, well, we just need to see more from this team. Like, I think that we've been saying for a long time, like,